Well, for a first-time user, it brings the biggest smile to their face. I think that's what we see every time. And once the wow factor is over, though, you start seeing it as, okay, this is a tool I can use.
The construction industry has always been accused of being slow to react to pick up new technologies, but that is all changing. With the increased digitisation of the sector, global visionaries are now embracing future technologies and changing the game. From improved build quality and efficiency using augmented reality to promises of a more sustainable future by eliminating rework altogether. This series gets to know the people, the products and the plans, whilst demystifying the tech and illuminating the future of what the construction industry looks like. David Mitchell is founder and CEO of XYZ Reality, the company behind the Atom, the world's most accurate engineering-grade augmented reality headset. Before founding XYZ, David worked as a digital construction manager on some of the UK's largest projects, including the Shard, Battersea Power Station, as well as hyperscale data centres throughout Europe. We caught up with David at XYZ's London headquarters to get the lowdown on the Atom and his vision to build it right first time.
Fundamentally, when we say build it right first time, there's the physical element, which is build it right first time. But really what we're getting at is eliminate all forms of waste, right, in the construction process. Rework is ultimately waste. It's wasted effort, not just physical waste, as in the materials you're wasting, but people's time, people's money, and injecting that waste into a very tight schedule of works ultimately pushes out the end date, right, in some form or another.
One recent report states that the construction industry wastes $625 billion per year globally in rework, and in another, 99% of respondents revealed that they deliver their projects out of schedule. David was now on a quest to discover what the causes were for such a phenomenal margin of error in the industry and how to mitigate them.
The current process has been around for thousands of years, right, which is 2D drawings. That's the main medium in which we build in. 2D drawings are not a natural language for us humans. We're 3D, we operate in a 3D environment. Number two is you have to take that information and somehow position it out on site, right? So you need a total station to position the information on site or tape off a grid line or wherever it may be. Another issue is that, by the time you have all that done, maybe that's not the latest drawing, right? So in essence, we have this high fidelity 3D model these days, but we have to cut it into thousands of 2D sheets in order to build a 3D asset. It's kind of a no-brainer. It's like if I could only position that 3D model out on site with precision, then we wouldn't need 2D drawings anymore. We'd build directly from holograms.
David had the opportunity to create a proof of concept for paperless construction. The question he'd ask: how do you take a 3D design model and position it accurately on site? The answer? Augmented reality.
In order for AR to be valuable in construction, it has to be accurate. Otherwise, it's more of a design visualization tool. It's not an engineering tool. So the problems with these other AR solutions is that they're simply not accurate enough. The camera technology it's using to track is just not accurate enough for construction. It's prone to drift. It varies in terms of percentage, but it could be meters out. By the time you walk 10 meters in one direction. You cannot rely on that information consistently.
Frustrated with the unreliability of existing AR solutions in the market and driven by a desire to produce an engineering-grade tool fit for construction, David and his team took matters into their own hands, and the Atom was born.
So the Atom is the world's first and only engineering-grade augmented reality headset. We built it from the ground up for construction. It's consistently accurate and precise every time to within construction tolerances, so 3 to 5 mil. So the Atom takes that high-fidelity 3D model, your traditional BIM model, exports it to the cloud, and then that's downloaded onto the headset. Once it's on the headset, then you go out on site, you tap into the site coordinate system, and then it overlays a holographic version of that 3D model in context to millimeter precision. So we've built a whole tool set into the Atom that allows the user of the Atom to do their job, right? Be it quality, they're able to take pictures, raise and assign issues in the field, save them as drafts and complete them offline. But that's all synced to a cloud environment that updates everyone on the project. We also integrate with BIM 360 and now the Autodesk Construction Cloud.
Now that XYZ had achieved a new level of precision, how did this directly combat rework and waste within the industry?
Rather than being a reactive process, you can leverage our technology to be a proactive process. So you can see a hologram before the element is actually built to verify it and verify the set and out marks, etc. Laser scanning, for instance, you're paying someone to tell you your problems after the cost has been incurred. Whereas utilising the atom, you're paying for a solution that prevents them happening in the first place. And that's incredibly valuable, right? You're identifying errors at the lowest value stage. We're having massive impact today, but the future state is literally builders building from holograms.
Recent reports prove that engineering-grade augmented reality is now widely considered the #1 technology that will most improve productivity. Is this the beginning of a more sustainable and profitable future that the construction industry so desperately needs? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.